It's the first time anything like this has happened in the world, to have a contest that encompasses all continents and in the quest of choosing some very, very gifted people in a very difficult field.
It's an amazing competition because, I mean, of the scope of it, because of, I mean, yeah, the fact that it is auditions all over, and also the time span.
Well, this is, I think, the biggest competition today. I mean, it's the way it's set up, covering the whole world. The fact that finalists will be in Carnegie Hall in New York with a great orchestra.
The oral and the written test is something that's really important, something that I think perhaps is not focused on all the time as much as it should be in American conducting training. By giving an oral and written test, you find out pretty quickly who has ears and who can hear and what they're hearing.
Well, we have devised some tests.
The test, the musicianship test.
My God.
Oh my God.
It's a very tough test. It's a very difficult test.
Well, it's a bit scary and nerve-wracking because especially when Maestro Marzelli is giving the test, and he's probably has the best ears in the world. I mean, legends about that.
The biggest fear is that it's going to be made clear to everybody that you don't know anything or you can't hear anything.
We do have an ear test this morning.
We will ask you to identify each note in the chord.
The conductors, they're obviously nervous, they're under pressure, they're stressed, which is just what we want, because in real life, you're going to be nervous, you're going to be stressed, you're going to be under pressure, because that's what it's all about. As long as you perform on stage, you're behind the 8 ball.
Walk down the street, and I honestly wanted to ask somebody how to get to Carnegie Hall. And this random guy just said, practice, practice, practice.
But a friend of mine asked me yesterday, did you think 11 years ago, the last time you came to New York, you were going, and when you were in Carnegie Hall watching, that you were going to be on stage? I said, never. Never. I never thought about it. My God, when I read the list of the jury, I said, oh my God. I just imagined the table. We had a 3-people table in Sao Paulo, now it will be 10.
I have been to many conducting competitions, and you can never find a more prestigious jury. If this jury think well of your work, you have the biggest stamp of approval, and you probably get a lot of doors open. Balance.
We don't know what will happen next. What will happen next is that I will choose 4 people from the 8 of us for the next stage of the competition.
it's empathy. We want them to succeed, and when they don't, it's always heart-wrenching. So I think it's a good game plan if we begin to evaluate the experiences we've had.
Well, I was just praying and praying and praying, and I just thought, please God, let me go in.
Your seat.
Yeah,
So you will have this rehearsal at 1 o'clock.
I was ecstatic, I'm gonna get to conduct a concert in Carnegie Hall. My dream finally came true. On the performance nights, I cannot be running around, and it just messes your mind too much. I just need to have my mind to be very calm. Conductor himself has to have emotion. The orchestra will translate it. I mean, it will all come through your hands, and it will come through your face, your body expression, and the orchestra responds to it.
As you well know, these young people are not competing with one another, but are being evaluated against standards set by the great conductors of the past. We are giving an absolutely equal award, the award of this conductors competition, to two amazing young conductors, one from Thailand, Bandit Ungranse, and the other one, as you may have guessed, to Hyun Chang.
Thank you so much.
You did it.
Yes.
Okay? All on your own.
The tune was not too fast now.
No, you had a way to climb, and we watched you, and that's what we want to see, the potential.
I was very, very happy. Just won the biggest conducting competition in the world,
We found two winners who can represent this competition with honor, behind whom we can get with joy and pleasure. Really super young conductors, yes, with potential, but they're already superb.